Hey everyone, welcome back to the NASCAR Thunder 2004 Busch season for race 10 of 33. I can't believe we're already 10 races into the season. We are on to, not Talladega, that's next week, Kansas. I know I've been saying Talladega for the last couple weeks and completely forgetting about Kansas because Kansas in this game, for those that played this game before, is brutal, to say that much. But last week was Bristol. A lot happened in that race. We had something wild even before the race started. I'm not going to say what happened. I made a short of that, so go check the short out. And then we got 8th 2 weeks in a row. We didn't get the caution glitch. I caused the debris caution when Boog wrecked me, and I got to put a lap down. I was banking on the yellow. Then I got my own caution, which came out at a bad time because I was a lap down, but I never gave up. Then another caution came out a couple laps after that. I went and got new tires, and I ended up getting 8th 2 weeks in a row. So, I'll happily take it, but I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but you never know. So anyway, the points, the only good thing about this race is I got a full race cushion, 211. It's still really tight between second and all the way down. It's still very, very tight. So it's still, everything is still up for grabs. But I might lose points tonight, but we'll have to wait and see. Rivals, we got a lot to worry about. Technically 3. We got Stan Barrett Jr. Jr.'s probably going to run up near the front, so I don't think I need to worry about him. Brett Bledon's going to be the hardest one. So, and then the awards, we'll check out every award after the race. So, let's get the party started.
We welcome you to the Kansas Speedway for tonight's NASCAR race, and MRN is proud to be bringing it to you. Tell us a little bit about this track, Barney.
This track is a 1.5 mile flyover like Chicagoland in Las Vegas. Most of these drivers are still learning things about this track. We should see quite a show.
Sterling Marlin has been working hard at qualifying all season, and it's really showing.
Oh yeah, and that makes it so much easier on race day also. When there isn't much traffic, it makes your race a lot less stressful as a driver.
Bill Elliott has won the Most Popular Driver Award a record 16 times.
It's already been decided that the trophy will be the Bill Elliott Trophy once he retires.
Ron Hornaday has struggled so far in his NASCAR Winston Cup career, but as his past racing experience shows, he could turn things around at any moment.
I'm still saying that even 10 weeks into the season. I finished in the top 10 literally every race this season so far.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
And they still don't think I'm not good enough. So, I'm better than Cleus, I'll say that, but let's see where everybody else starts here in this race.
Starting out front are the Lowe Chevrolet and the Home Depot Chevrolet.
And the top 5 in points, those 2 drivers.
Starting in row 2 will be the Motorcraft Ford and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. In row 3 are the DeWalt Power Tools Ford and the Pfizer Ford. In row 4 are the Citgo Ford and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the Dale Jr. Chevrolet and the Interstate Battery Chevrolet.
I knew Junior was going to be up there, one of my biggest
The
rivals.
6th row has the Sterling Marlin Dodge and the O2 car.
Good qualifying run for her.
In row 7 are the Rubbermaid Sharpie Ford and the GM Goodrich Chevrolet. Starting the race from row 8 are the Tide Pontiac and the Valvoline Pontiac. And in row 9 are the Granger Ford and the UAW Delphi Chevrolet. Starting in row 10 will be the Kodak Maxville Pontiac and the UPS Ford. In row 11 are the Oldtail Dodge and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge.
Last week's winner in half the field.
In row 12 are the M&M's Ford and the America Online Chevrolet. Row 13 finds the Hooters Ford and the BAM Racing Dodge.
Another one of my biggest rivals in 25th.
The 14th row has the Target Dodge and the Pennzoil Chevrolet. In row 15 are the DuPont Chevrolet and the Net Zero Pontiac.
The inaugural winner in 29th.
Starting the race from row 16 are the 57 car and the Kellogg Chevrolet. 17 has the 46 car and the Dr. Pepper Dodge. Starting in row 18 will be the Caterpillar Dodge and the Stacker 2 Dodge.
Good paint scheme for Ward Burton.
In row 19 are the 60 car and the Georgia Pacific Dodge.
That's son of a gun 37th.
In row 20 are the Cheerios Dodge and the Haviland Dodge. In row 21, we have the Singular Wireless Chevrolet and the U.S. Army Pontiac. Ron Hornaday, the NASCAR Vista Cup points leader, will start the race from the back of the pack.
All right, 66 laps. A brutal 66 laps. Let's get going. All right, we are underway here at the most difficult racetrack. From what I did in practice, we were getting up into the 20s, so it's gonna be really tough. But we're gonna need some breaks score away in order to get up there in the top 10 to keep that top 10 streak alive. But I don't know what's gonna happen here. Look at the 60s running the outside. That's gonna be good for me to try to get around them early in this race. The rivals are going to be the hardest ones to pass, so hopefully we can. Oh, Stanberry got no problem. We're going to try to be a little patient, try to hopefully get behind him in sure drive to get that down. Michael Bruce trying to shove him up. That might help me out a little bit. Here we come down the back straightaway. Oh, Kenny Wallace going to be a block. I appreciate it, Kenny. We're going to get around him. All right, we got around one of them. At least the meanest one. Not the meanest one, but the guys that are up there, we've gone around. Oh, more contact. Michael was trying to block. We're going to try to be a little patient early in this race. Let's try to drop with him while we're here to try to get that down. Maybe get to him. And here we come. I don't want to pass him if he's blocking me all the way down here. I might as well keep sure drafting him. And I don't want to wreck him or anything like that. I want to try to get around him fair and square. I'll keep drafting with it because Brett Bodine is an Iron Man one that we got to worry about. And luckily here, I can go on the apron and make the pass. So, alright, I got underneath him. I want to take it easy. Don't want to wreck. Don't wreck this car. Okay, we're good. We are getting this down. Luckily, Stan Bear's not catching me, so that's a good thing. Not like Terry Labonte at Rockingham, who tried his hardest to try to get to me, but it didn't work out for him. Brett Bodine's getting stuck on the outside. That's why I love to see if I could just get to him. Oh, no! Okay. Didn't even do that. Let's try to drive with this 11 car while we're here. Hopefully get that down so that he's not within really pissed off range where he hits me. Alright, okay, we got that down, so that's a good thing. Alright, we have caught Brett Bodine. I'm going to try to pass him into turn 1. It's going to be, I don't want to make the pass here. He's blocking. We're going to keep sure drafting him. We've caught him. This could be a track, since they're really tough. Catching them is going to be one thing. Passing them is going to be another. Normally on the broadcast they say for the leaders, but for here, it's going to be for every spot on the track. I want to get a good run off of 4. I don't want the Soul 1 underneath me. We need a good run here. And here we come. We're trying to go way down. And we got around him. That was another hard one to pass. Oh, be careful. Okay, we got around Brett Bodine. So that's 2 of our biggest rivals out of the way. We're in 36, so we're slowly moving up. We're catching Greg Biffle here. Let's see if I can get around him here into turns 3 and 4. Gotta hold the bottom here. We'll use the draft from Flippity Doo-Dah. And we are up to 35th. Alpha 4 caught Robbie Gore. It's gonna be like Brett Bodine. Get a big enough run to where we get underneath him just like that. And get around him into turn 1. And we're going to do just that. We're up to 34. We're slowly gaining positions. Sliding up the track a little bit. Try to slow him up. Maybe go underneath the page as well. He would go to the inside to speed for 33rd place. 10 laps in, we've only gained 10 positions. So, we're going to show you how tough this place is going to be to gain spots. But I'm hoping for a really good finish. Trying to maintain that point lead. Going into Talladega next week. Which Talladega, the next 3 tracks are going to be really good. To try to get that point lead back up. Then Dover is going to be another question. It's kind of like a bigger version of Bristol, if that makes any sense. But we should do well at Dover, but we'll have to wait and see as we're closing up on this little pack here. Big enough run off of 4. Here we go underneath Kyle Penny. We're going to try to go below the apron, trying to make the passes. Here we come. Big run off of 4. How to take advantage of that big run. Oh, sliding up a little bit, but that's okay. We're catching up on more rivals here. Luckily, it happened soon after Michael Bruce trying to get this down, as we are up to 30th. We're halfway through this run, and so far so good. Oh, got a little high there, but that's okay. We're still in 30th. Got more rivals up here we gotta deal with. Gonna try to get them down while I'm here. Underneath Steve Park. Oh, made a little love tap, but that's okay. As we are up to 29th place. Oh boy! Slid up a little bit there, but we are up to 29th. Hold on, he's trying to get around me. I'm trying to block him, and we're up to 29th. Off of turn 4, caught Hermes Sadler. I was able to get that rival down with him. He was only at a 44, so I was able to get that down. We're going to slide job, and up to 28th. We're going to go to lap 25 to make our pit stop. All right, into turns 3 and 4, we are going to hit pit row. I'm surprised I hear the count. Actually, I'm going to stay on there a lot because a lot of people are coming in. I'm going to stay out an extra lap. I did this sometimes in practice as well, maybe once where I stayed out an extra lap. I was able to make up some good time on them, but I have been getting this rival down with Kamikaze. I think I got down to, let's see, about 42, but we're going to hit down pit road. Kyle Penny has been back there behind me. And Lears are heading down pit road, so we are 100% of the pit this time by. And luckily Kyle Penny is running the outside. I appreciate that. Uh-oh. Get to the bottom here. Don't spin out. Oh, just get to pit road. And 4 tires. We need a good stop.
And the driver gets his mark. The crew will go around. They'll go to the right side first. Change right side tires. 1 can racing fuel going in. The crew will now swing over to the left side. This will be a 4-tire stop. 4 tires and 2 cans of 76 racing fuel.
Great pit stop. Okay, we gotta get on the track safe. I'm gonna leave in 4th gear here so I can get on the track safely. We gotta get on the racetrack. Unfortunately, we're not gonna have the best clean air, but now we got a little bit of clean air, and the car's gonna be a lot faster. See what happens here. All right, looks like pit stops to cycle through. We cycled out ahead of Michael Maroots. That was a big deal. And we're gonna cycle out. I think we were 27th or so before we pitted, and it looks like we're gonna gain a couple spots. We're in 28th right now. And there's Kamikaze, who I was drafted with to try to get around. We're going to beat him off the pit road. So it looks like with a great pit stop, we're able to gain a spot. And now we got a couple rivals behind me now, which is a really good thing. So now, as we are closing in for 26 on Jerry Nadeau, who I believe was behind me before pit stops. Let's see if I can get around him here into turn 1. Now that I got a little bit more newer tire than him. And here we go to the bottom. Oh, make sure this car can turn. This will be for 26, as we're still side by side or down the back, so we should be able to get around in 3 and 4. Steve Park, I believe, was also behind me, and he was able to beat me. And we are now up to 26. Here we come. We are closing in on these guys. We have caught Schrader. Steve Park's going to help me. I appreciate that. Oh, boy. Oh, got a little high. We are up to 25th. Gained by Schrader. Going a little high. Didn't mean to put him in the fence there, but we're up to 25th. And it looks like we're doing really well right now with a little bit more newer tire, only by a lap or so. We're figuring out how to get around this track and making some really fast laps. Here we go on Elliott Sadler. This will be for 24. We're going to get the position. Oh, slide up the track. Might have put him in the fence too. Didn't mean to do that, but we're up to 24. So we're closing down my teammate who helped me get around Sadler. And this car's handling really good, really fast, especially, whoa, get off the apron. We'll find our corner to get around my team, and not a big deal. We're almost halfway through this race. We got a lot of time. We're doing really well right now. We're going to lead Steve Park for 23rd on the inside of him. This car's handling really good. How much more burn? Oh, he's -4. Let's try to get that down while we're here. If I could get to him, that's another thing. Welcome to the Big Race Report in Kansas. We're doing really well right now, better than I expected. We worked our way up to 23rd after a great pit stop with the pit crew. And the plan for this next run is we're going to pit a couple laps before everybody else, try to get on newer tires, and hopefully we can salvage maybe a top 20 out of it. And based on this season, if you count last year as well, I only finished outside the top 20 once. And that was at Lowe's the second time we went there when I blew the engine. And we ended up finishing 28. So, will we get a top 20 finish? We'll have to find out. This is Martin's Big Race Report in Kansas. Here we go on Jeff Green and Jerry Mayfield possibly for 21st. This for 22nd. We got the spot. We might be able to get underneath Mayfield as well. Make sure this car can rotate to the center of the corner as we're sliding up the racetrack. We got underneath Mayfield. This will be for 21st. We're doing better than I anticipated. I thought we were going to be in the 20s, but we might be able to get to the teens. We'll have to wait and see. Might be able to get around to 19 here. Some of these guys are going to be pitting here the next couple laps just to get to the end of the race. But right now, we're up half the field. I'm going to go to lap 48, try to pick 2 laps before everybody else. That worked really well when I did that in practice, to try to be the first on 4 tires, to try to make up some time. That worked out really well. We'll see if that works again, but some of these guys are going to be pitting here.
Number 32 is going low.
I messed up the entry of the turn 1 so bad, and Mayfield has gone back around me, but we're doing really well. Gonna get ready for the 20 to go on board. I've been letting the guys that were on new tires just get around me on the outside. I was not giving up the bottom lane with these, but I messed up there. But we're in the top 15, so not bad at all. But then again, a couple cars that passed me pitted around that time. But here's the 20 to go on board. We are sliding because we're on the apron, but the car's handling better. So I only made a wedge change, so the car handled a lot better, but looks like the car's finally falling off. We're going to try to go one more lap, but then hit pit road and see if pitting early works. Then maybe get that top 10 streak alive. I never thought it was going to happen here, considering how tough this place is, but based on how we're running tonight in this race so far, I can see it happening, or at least definitely get a top 15. I don't know about top 10. Or I might stay out and go one more lap so I have a little bit more fresher tire, because I did stay out an extra lap to try to get those new tires. But we'll see. I might go next time by and pit just so I can be the first on 4 tires. Because tires matter in these type of races. I know I said that at the beginning of the season, before the season started, but tires matter in these races. So we're going to go one more lap, maybe get back around Mayfield. We'll see. We're getting a big run here. I kind of wanted to be on the outside, but we got a big run. I didn't take advantage there because he was blocking the bottom there, but I don't need to pass him here because I'm going to be pitting anyways. So here we go. We're on the bottom. He's going to give me the bottom, but we're going to hit pit road. Just don't wreck the car into turn 3 because we're going to be hitting pit road. I got a good gap behind me. And here we go. Going to slide out. Oh, getting sideways. Just get to pit road. Don't get loose. Just hit pit road. Don't speed. 4 tires. Same adjustments. We need a good stop here.
The crew jumps over the wall and begins to service this machine. This is their opportunity to shine. They can't make any mistakes here. It'll be a routine 4-tire change. We'll also put in 2 cans of gas.
Are you fucking kidding me? Well, there's the mistake. The one I can't have, and especially, and of course, it's on the money stop. And 21 seconds. Well, there goes our top 10, ladies and gentlemen. I know that's going to happen. And now I got cars coming. Don't wreck. Actually, I can get on the racetrack here. Just got to be careful. Alright, now I got to go run qualifying laps since the crew fucked up. Off of 4 pit stops to cycle through. Just got around Jerry Nadeau for 23rd. And it looks like we're going to stay in 23rd. So, not bad. This will be a really good finish, considering how tough this place is. So, hopefully I can get these 2 spots. I think after that, that's all we're going to get. Unless we get our caution, or unless we get a caution, which I don't see it happening, but you never know. So, maybe I can try to get this down with Kamikaze, because that's another rival I got to worry about going into Talladega. And can we get it down? Not yet. Might be able to get it down if we get around. Here we go out before. We are going to use the apron. You can use the apron to make passes here. And not quite yet. Somebody's blowing up here. That rival has gone down with Kamikaze. That is Jack Sprague. We're up to 22nd. With coming to 7 to go at the line, here's Terry Labonte. This will be for 21st. Oh, maybe get underneath the pill before. Oh, he's trying to block. Oh, here we go. We got to the bottom. This will be for 21st. And we're going to get it with 7 laps to go. Let's try to get a top 20.
Take it easy on those tires.
Messed up the entrance to turn 1. Still in front of Mayfield. I think Mayfield's on a little newer tire, but I'm going to give him the outside. I'm not letting him pass me on the bottom easily. So, he's not making it easy, because every point matters. It's going to matter when we get to the end of the season. Oh, he's trying to come back on the bottom. We're going to block it. And so far, if we're counting last year's main series, I've only finished outside the top 20 once. And I did again. I want to keep that top 20 streak alive. I've only finished outside the top 20 once. And my worst finish of the main series is still 28th. That was last year at Lowe's, the second race where I blew up and still finished the race. I'm still trying to get to these guys. Mayfield is not giving up in this fight for 21st. He's on my inside. I'm going to block it. Not going to make it easy. Oh, spun! Keep it going. Oh, no. Hold on. Just keep it going. I got sideways. And Steve Martin decides to kill me. Just finish the race. Don't give up any more spots. That was the bad move to try to block me, but just keep it in one piece. Just finish the race. Leaders come out for the white flag. It's 1 to go. Let's try to get 22nd back. Jeff Green is not making it very easy to try to pass him. Let's try to drive with him, try to get a run, go into turn 1. And here we come. Let's try to get a run. 1 lap to go. Alright, here we go. We're going to the bottom. Get to the inside. This will be for 22nd. Gotta slide him up. Nothing's given. Oh! A little high! Okay, he's not mad at me, though. We're in the 3 and 4. We got one more chance. Gonna send in there. Gonna slide him up. And gonna slide job him. And off of 4. We're going to finish 22nd, so only twice I finished outside the top 20. Not bad, though, considering how tough this track is. Jimmie Johnson wins. I believe it was third in points or 4th in points, but we did a good job.
The yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing. No major wrecks.
We hope you enjoyed the race tonight. For Barney Hall and everyone here at MRN, good night.
That was really challenging, but I did everything I could to try to block Mayfield. Of course, the car had to slide there, but this is why you never give up at the end of these races, to try to get every single point. Yeah, there's me trying to slide him up there. Well, I'll happily take 22nd. Alright, so the rivals have gone down a lot, which is a really big deal going to Talladega. That's going to make my job a little easier. Jimmie Johnson wins. That's his second win of the season, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the second win of the year. Junior finishes 5th. Boom, 4th. Guys that are up there in the points getting good finishes. Jimmie Johnson got maximum points, so he's definitely going to be second in points. But luckily for me, I think I'm still going to have a full race lead, but we're going to have to check the points. But anyway, Jimmie Johnson wins. Started on pole, just like Mark Martin. Started on pole, led the most laps, and won the race. Matt Kenseth second. Jeff Gordon, the inaugural winner, finishes 3rd. Boog 4th. Good day, good night for him. Junior 5th. Grandpa 6th. Started 6th and finished 6th. Tony Stewart 7th. Ryan Newman 8th. Dale Jarrett 9th. What if the top 10? Kevin Harvick 11th. Johnny Benson 15th. Michael Waltrip 16th. Ricky Craven 17th. Bill Elliott 18th. I finished 22nd. Could have finished 21st if I didn't fuck up out the final corner with a couple laps to go, but try to block Mayfield, but it is what it is. We finished 22nd, held off Jeff Green. Terry Labonte 24th. Michael Roots 25th. Kamikaze 27th. Kyle Penny 30th. Flippity Doodah 35th. Greg Biffle 37th. And Jack Sprague finishes last. He was the only guy that didn't finish. Everybody else finished. Stan Barrett 42nd. Good for him. And we'll scroll up to look at the results. And yeah, let's take a look at the guys that led laps. So Jimmie Johnson, as we said, led the most laps. Grandpa led 5, good for him. Junior and Kevin Harvick led 3. Those were the only guys that led laps. And let's check the points. Okay, there we go. Let's check the points. So Jimmie Johnson got 185. I got 97. So I think we're going to be close to having a full race cushion, but we're going to check the points. Okay. I think I can officially say that next week is Talladega. So, I know I said for the last couple weeks thought Talladega was race 10 instead of Kansas, but I can officially say we are going to Talladega. So, there's that. And the points, no full race cushion, but we got a full race cushion on Boop. Jimmie Johnson is 130 points behind me, so that's the benefit of having a full race cushion going to your tougher tracks, but I think we'll be okay everywhere else. So, we got Talladega next week. We won the Daytona 500 in February, so hopefully we'll do well at Talladega. And it's still really tight. The top 5 is still really tight, so after that's a 50-point cushion between Dale Jr. and Jared, so at least in the top 5, it's still pretty tight, so. And the respects have gone down. Junior's minus 60, but luckily we'll get that down Talladega. So, but all of these have gone down, which is really good. So, and let's check the other awards since we're another 5 races in. I got the fastest lap, so yeah. Anyway, Jimmie Johnson pretty much dominated this. Junior got the move of the race. So, Rookie of the Year, Michael Birds is dominating that. The polls, a little tied up right now. 8 guys so far won a pole. And manufacturer Chevy's dominating that. And we're second and the most laps led to Grandpa. We'll probably, and remember, we both tied for the most laps led in the Daytona 500. So we might tie for the most laps led there again. And half the field has led a lap so far. So, really good for that. And that's it, guys. Next week, officially, is Talladega. So, obviously, RCR and DEI have dominated those tracks, particularly DEI. So, and it showed in Daytona 500. We won the Daytona 500. So, we'll see if we can go 2 for 2 on super speedways. We do got Tiburon later in the year as well, but that's old school restricted plate racing. That's not till near the end of the year. So, I'm really excited about going to Tiburon. But we got to worry about Talladega. And then the next 3 tracks. And then Dover, and I believe after that's the Coke 600, and I'm trying to go 4 for 4 in Crown Jewels if you go to last year's Brickyard 400, which I won on a last lap pass. And that last lap pass didn't happen, we still have to win the Brickyard 400. But anyway, next week is Talladega. Hopefully we do well there. And I'll see you guys next week for Dega, and have a good day, everyone.